All aboard the Fuck Goth Girls 2020 train.
Yes. All right, me and Anthony, we gotta get off.
Shit, damn.
Disembark right now. Go to women that are mentally adjusted and stable.
If you're looking for mentally stable women,
these
Watertown
boys,
is not the place for you.
And who doesn't have a girlfriend?
These boys
and who hasn't been trying? I know! I've seen the women in Watertown. It's not worth it.
These boys.
Speaking of not worth it,
these guys
we have
hopped
a
on the
YouTube channel
train.
and we're playing video games.
They hopped on the train.
Welcome back
this.
to Star Wars Republic
speak.
Commando.
No, you
No,
can't.
no
No one
way.
cares about you.
Where
Coach.
all right, hold up,
Nah,
Anthony. That's the no. Come on.
nah,
man.
he's right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not right,
No, he's
Cody.
right.
Oh, Jesus, Cody.
Nah, he's right.
Now you're taking it too
No.
far.
Nah, he's right. It's fine.
All right.
Now, you have a family who cares about you.
No, I don't.
His parents don't like him.
God damn it.
But to be fair, he also doesn't like his parents. So there's like they care for each other, but like in a negative way. Where they're like, man, I really hope he dies, and Cody's like, I really hope they fucking die.
I hope he just perishes.
His
so I never
parents
to
have
see him.
everything to lose, cause like who are they gonna write their will out to? Random people?
Nice.
Oh right, you have siblings.
No, you have siblings.
Yep, I got 2 brothers and a sister.
Nice. Are they nice?
My brother's alcoholic. My other brother, he I don't know what he's doing with his life. And my sister has 4 kids.
Notice how he didn't say either of them were bad or good. He just gave us a vague characteristic.
Yeah, you make your own assumptions. Yeet!
Alcoholics can be fun.
You remember when we started this episode about relationships and goth girls?
Yeah, we got off the train, remember?
Yeah, I'm still on it. I'm always on the train.
Then why are you talking about your family? You should be talking about goth women.
I'll talk about goth women.
Tell us
Alright.
about your best
really need to
relationship
go.
you've had, Cody.
Let's
That's a bad
have
idea.
2 separate conversations where Cody talks to himself about goth women, and we talk about something completely different.
Man, goth girls are nice, dude. Like,
Yo, Anthony, I had a
I
roast
thought you
beef
were fucking
sandwich like
black.
2 days ago,
This is my favorite
and
color. I'm fucking
it
dead.
was I put it on a skillet, right? Because I
Black's
wanted to try
my
it hot
favorite
instead
color,
of
dude.
cold.
There's some
So
weird
I don't usually
shit,
do that
like,
kind of shit
so
because I kind of just put
need
deli
that
meat
in my
on a
life.
bread and then eat it because I don't live that life.
Don't
I'm
need to waste time
another
cooking
person.
food.
very yeah, exactly. Very low
crap
maintenance when it
like
comes to specifically deli meat. You know, I'm gonna cook chicken nuggets. I'm not a fucking savage, all right?
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm
You're not-
a
you're not an asshole
Bring
who
me
eats
praise
frozen
in
pizza.
life. It's
Right.
just wonderful.
And so I cooked this thing,
See
and
anything
I didn't
like
put
that.
anything on it because I didn't want to try
Just
that shit
fucking-
out. I was thinking about it,
When you make
and I was like, do I really want to waste
Unless
garlic
they're one of
powder
those
on
bitches that's
roast
just
beef?
like,
Right.
they'll
Like,
friend
no,
you in like
I don't know
2
if it
days.
goes with roast
And then
beef,
they'll
if it's like
fucking
a salt
unfriend
pepper
you on
thing,
Snapchat, and then
or
you
if
try
you
to
put other
confront them.
shit. Like, would
Because,
cayenne
like,
pepper work with roast
They
beef?
just
I don't think
randomly
so.
block you.
Cayenne
That
pepper?
kinda
Yeah, like just like a
sucks.
spice sort of thing.
Nah,
And then you
not
get
roast
fucking
beef.
mad because
Yeah,
they
it's
just
like-
expect
Beef is
you
more
like
like
that
sauce
and just told
based
you to
type of
fuck
meat.
off,
Kind
right?
of, yeah,
Tell
like
them to
gravy.
fuck
I
off.
would mostly say. I wouldn't say
My
sauce
God.
because you know I wouldn't put ketchup on roast beef.
Then
That's
you try and
heinous.
confront them and be like, hey, why did you just block me on Snapchat?
You know what,
They
Cody?
block you again.
All right, enough. I got it.
They block you again,
They-
Skylar!
Twice. These dirty thoughts. Twice.
Skylar, Cody, you salty because you got blocked out on Snapchat?
I'm fucking... Did I tell you? Did
Oh.
I tell you what happened?
Some bitch from Canada, right? Canada.
Canada!
Acting like she got motherfuckers on the red line, right? On the dial.
Okay,
Okay,
let me
okay.
try and guess what's
Can I
happening
hit-
based on this concept.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you more context,
Okay.
but not enough that make you. All right. So she's Canadian. She was attracted with Cody, or
Yep.
attracted to
She
Cody.
liked me.
That's the word.
She
Attracted
liked
to
me.
Cody, and they had a fairly solid rapport.
Okay, alright, let's see.
Go.
Canadian girl hits up Cody, like,
Yes.
hey, I kind of like you. Let's talk for a bit, see if this rolls. Goes on for a bit, maybe like 2-3 weeks or so. Cody's like, maybe not feeling it. Canadian girl gets upset, like, oh yeah, you just aren't good enough. I got like a bunch of dudes on me. You missed out. Something like that?
No.
Oh, damn, alright.
You had the first half.
The first half, yeah.
They had us in the first half.
It was, hey, I like you, and then we start talking for like a week or so. 3 of those days was like casual conversation. 2 of those days she was like AWOL. 1 of those days was like some hot shit. Like she sent me her titties and stuff like that. That was nice. Oh, I ain't got real bullets, brother. She sent me her.
Are you gonna switch to your normal?
I
stuff?
should.
Yeah.
She sent me her tibbies and everything like that, so I was like, hey, that's cool. Like, she actually likes me. Wow. And then the last day was just she was gone, and then she just randomly blocks me. And I'm fucking mad. And then I just hit her up on Tinder, because she still has me on Tinder for some fucking reason.
Bitch,
And I'm just
what?
like, hey, so you blocked me? And
She
then
blocked
she
you there,
blocked
too.
me again!
Let's go.
That fucking whore!
That's fucking hilarious.
I know!
You can't escape, whore!
You can't
Block.
escape me.
Fuck! She escapes!
don't use those sense, man. Just
I
go to a bar.
I told you already. I fucking blocked.
Don't go to a bar because you'll only get with alcoholics.
It's all I need. I just need to get.
Go to the Y. Hit on
up a
bitches who
girl.
are getting fit. All right, there you go.
There you go. That's what I need. A skinny
Have them
fit
train you
bitch.
to become the perfect man.
The perfect man. Yes. Give me my.
Do squats together.
Body.
You'll both get nice asses, and you'll work from there.
Hey Cody, you got a nice personality, like 30% of the time, but you're kind of overweight.
I got a nice ass. I got a nice ass now too.
It's like that comic where the dude's like, "So what's under this mask?" And they lifts the mask. He's like, oh, "Let's keep this on."
Yeah.
Whereas like, "You're pretty alright. What about you when you're at home?" And then she lifts, and then she sees like Cody making like laughing along with one of my rape jokes, and then she just puts the mask back down. Oh, let's talk about that. So I was driving with Cody to Philadelphia on Friday, right? First off, rape is hilarious. Now let's get into it. So I'm driving to Philadelphia. Cody's telling me about this chick, right?
Okay.
I tell him
this
the
is
story.
post. No, this is pre actually the Chicken Canada story.
Right.
So she's like, apparently there's this. Was it FetLife or Facebook?
FetLife.
So there's a shit called FetLife, which means Fetish Life, which is for people with fetishes. It's a dating site for people with fetishes. So like, you already know the kind of people who are there.
Yeah.
So
Not your kind of people.
This woman, according to Cody, talks mad game, right? Like, hard sub shit, very vocal about it. Spit in my mouth, dad, etc. Right? That's the one he used for me.
Like constantly talking about what she's into.
Right.
Okay.
And she's very open about it.
Okay.
So you kind of build the persona, right? The online persona gives you kind of a vague idea of what she's like.
Right.
So when she does finally, according to Cody at least, when she does finally get people to like come to her house to do the dirty, right? She backpedals and she acts very coy and like quiet and kind of submissive, right?
I'm nervous.
So I misunderstood that. I thought she talked mad game, and then when people came over, she told them to leave.
Oh.
Like she was like, "Yeah, I'm open. Like I want you to run a train on me." And then when 5 guys shows up, she's like, "All right, y'all called my bluff. I'm not into it. Please leave." Right? So I was like, "All right." So she's the kind of chick who gets you all built up, and then when you show up, she's like, "No, please leave." And then she just kind of blue balls you, right? So I, as a joke, I obviously didn't mean this, but it is a funny thing to say, and I knew it would be a funny thing to say, so I said it. I said, this chick is why rape laws need to be non-existent. Is because, okay, first off, A,
Sir, you okay?
you do it to her, and either A, she's into it, and then she kind of figures that out, and then she's not as much of a cunt about it, you know, not as coy about it, or B, she really dislikes it, and then doesn't talk mad shit, and then either way, her character is going to improve, and all that's gonna happen is she's gonna gain mental trauma, right? If it works out poorly. If she likes it though, it's just a flat positive. So I was like, what? Like, I made that joke, and then we laughed about it, and then Cody was like, oh yeah, by the way, I meant she still had sex with them, but she wasn't as vocal about it. And then I had to backpedal because I said some heinous shit. And I was like, all right, hold on. This is an introduction of new information that now makes me look like a fucking freak.
Thanks, Cody.
So I got to backpedal.
Making me look like the asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And I told Cody that. I was like, this happens a lot sometimes. Or not a lot sometimes. This happens sometimes. I'll say something, and I'll work off of information that I think I know, and then new information will be put in that just completely invalidates what I was talking about. And then I'm like, well, then why the hell didn't you tell me this then? And they're just like, well, I didn't have to. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Now I look like a dick arguing this shit.
Rape in hindsight is a good thing. Because, you know, maybe the girl might be into it. No, the zero.
Like if she talks like she's into it, if she's like, man, like, you know, like some chicks who are into that kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? Like very forceful
That's called
stuff.
CNC.
I thought
And
you were gonna like.
That's always like that's the threshold you have to kind of find out.
Yeah.
If she talks mad game, and then you force yourself on her, and then she's like, yeah, wrong move, buddy, and then bam, like 15 years in jail, right?
Yeah.
But if she likes it, then she likes it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you got a sexual partner, right?
Bada bing,
So
bada
it's
boom.
like, it's a threshold you kind of have to wiggle out. And when they talk mad trash online about what they want to be done to them, you kind of start to find out that the line is like where it needs to be. And you're like, yeah, I can do it.
gotta gauge yourself so you don't get risk getting 20 years
Right.
in prison. Fuck,
It's something.
that's definitely something that's happening to someone.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
Oh,
they just like
definitely.
trying to like just role play. It's like no, and like next thing they know, fucking 30 years in prison.
Yeah,
Yep.
like the chick forgets the safe word, and then like that's the dude's fault apparently. You know, it's like, hey, safe word is jambalaya, and she's like, what? And then like you put the gag in, and then she doesn't know what the fuck jambalaya is.
Who's this fucking jambalaya dude?
Who's jambalaya, and why does he remind me of that character from Stitch? Lilo and Stitch.
Talking about bubbles.
No, Jumbo or Jumbo. The
Jumbo
whale,
Juice?
the orc dude, like the orca dude,
Oh,
Jumbo dude?
like
oh.
18 feet
I know
tall.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Like Jumbo or something, isn't it?
Jumba. Jumba.
Jumbo. No, that's the scientist, isn't it?
Are you thinking of the
whale man,
The whale.
the bad guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I could be. It could be
Gantu.
Jumbo.
Gantu.
Gantu. That sounds right.
That is completely different.
That is, yeah. Jumbo,
Jumbo.
I guess, was the scientist. That's on me.
Jumbo Jukeba.
And then the guy who wanted to make sure the flies were a protected species.
Yeah.
The single-eyed guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who dressed up as a Somali.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ever watch the TV show?
yeah, that was
A
good
little
shit.
bit. That's when they like found the other 620 something, right?
Yeah.
Well, like probably like I don't know.
That was the point.
Yeah.
Was to find the 600. They found like just like 40 of them or something. I
like
don't know.
40, 50, however many
Yeah.
episodes it was.
Yeah.
I remember really enjoying it. It's probably
seems fine.
pretty okay.
Yeah, it seemed fine.
You got Weird Al Yankovic on an episode.
Did
Really?
they?
Yeah.
Was
he's
he
like-
one of the experiments, or was
no,
he Weird Al
was just.
Yankovic?
I think he was straight up Weird Al Yankovic.
That's hype.
Oh.
He just like they had like a luau or something. Weird Al was there.
That's sick.
Yeah. Weird Al does a lot of cartoon shit. He was on like Annoying Orange.
He
Like,
has like that kind of personality. I'd be
Yeah.
surprised if he was very like I wouldn't say private, but like if he was not like
what
what's
he
the word?
presents
If he
himself?
wasn't goofy, because he acts goofy. But if he was like in his private life, he's a very serious individual. I'd be very surprised.
That'd be crazy.
You're like he's just super proper and he like eats food like methodically with a knife and fork.
Yeah.
Instead of just tearing.
He like eats food with utensils and shit. Like, dude, what a fancy man.
What a man's.
Probably like washes his hands and shit too.
I'd be so disappointed if Weird Al like practices proper etiquette while at the dinner table instead of just chowing down on a steak with nothing but his teeth. Just
You ever
shaking
tried to
around.
swallow a
That's
whole
my
steak?
dream. Not
His
not
mouth-
that.
His jaw just dislocates and he swallows it whole.
Remember that old like? I don't even think it was. I think it was pre when you started calling literally everything a meme. It was an old joke where the guy was like, you know, how to cut pizza for groups, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, a small
Yeah.
gathering, and it was like the normal cut, and then like for parties, and it's like square cut,
Yeah.
and then like by yourself, and it's like a swirl,
Mhm.
and then you could just like slurp the whole thing up like a big noodle.
Yeah.
I like
I'll give that a try.
some really like awesome Tostino's pizzas on my old like
It
on my
seems
old.
what's the word? Impractical.
Yeah.
My dad would get me these really
Tostitos
nice
pizza
square
rolls.
pizzas from like the local gas
Oh,
station.
hell yeah, we
or
still
not
get
gas
those.
station. Dollar General.
I got it.
And they were squares,
Yeah.
and you could like roll them up and eat them like a burrito.
Hell yeah.
And that shit was awesome, but they don't make that type anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Not the.
Tostitos square pizzas, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one in a while.
I get them. They're called. There's like party packs. You get like 6 for like $5.
Oh my god, I do know those.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
shit.
like pepperoni combination, triple meat, supreme,
Hey
cheese.
Skylar, take me to Walmart time.
I'll think about it.
With all 2 boxes of pizza that you'll find.
Dude, I just want to see what Walmart's like right now. Like they're like low on like 25%.
I went shopping Wednesday and got everything I needed.
That's good.
So I don't know how crazy it is because again, I feel like Watertown hasn't been hit that hard.
They are out of milk.
That's kind of
that's
shitty.
tragic.
But other than that,
Good thing
Out
I got
of
some.
milk, paper towels. We've already gone over this, but like
yeah.
non-perishable items are like just gone.
Yeah.
Why are there so many dead clones?
Because this station's being attacked.
Why
by,
aren't there?
Why aren't there
Fuck
more
clones.
dead
What am I?
clones?
How? Number 4, no!
Random guy.
No, Wallaby! How can they?
Oh, you just got fused.
Damn! I just got fused, bruh. I didn't know I was in siege.
Gotta. Oh fuck! I always sightline. What the fuck is it called? I always forget the thing you tell me about. Or like immediate, like laser shoot, like you shoot.
Hit scan.
Hit. Thank you. Got hit scan.
No activity.
I've gotten better at that game.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Siege. Oh, siege. That's good.
I haven't, because I haven't played it.
Bonk.
Bonk.
What was that?
What the fuck? That's that. And Halo.
Imagine loading a gun like Idris Elba from the Dark Tower.
That grenade thing reminded me of
I have
like
not seen
Halo
that.
games, like the sticky bombs.
Yeah.
If you throw them at the little grunt guys, they like run
they
around.
run screaming. Yeah.
Like ah!
You know what would really suck is if they had the AI program so that if they got stuck, they would run at you.
I'm sure on harder difficulties they do.
They might.
They have that.
I just want to imagine some dude like being a goofy little grunt, and then as soon as he gets stuck with a grenade, he just like fucking beelines at you.
If I'm going down, going with me.
He sees it on you, and then his face just goes like hard.
Yeah,
Just
just and then he starts sprinting like
Like
the
a
last
fucking- yeah.
Chance of
Have you
Meatballs.
seen like any
Oh.
Halo animations?
Yeah,
What?
I've seen one.
No, like he's probably in it. He doesn't most of it, like just in the background, and then immediately like someone's running towards the screen. Oh, you probably don't know it.
No,
Never mind.
sorry.
They have mouse droids.
I guess think of it as like those fucking like vibe beams where like it just goes towards the screen.
Oh, okay.
It's just that.
I
You got point blank shot.
I remember seeing one of those where some dude was like, he looked like a fuckboy, and he was like, I gotta check the vibes, dude. They were like, and then he did that, and then as soon as he did that, the vibe thing stopped, and it was doing this, and he was like, oh, dude.
What's the vibe thing?
It's like apparently, those like, it's like one of those filter things where like you'll be like, what Pokemon are you? And they'll scroll through like 80
yeah.
Pokemon in 1 second,
Oh.
and then it randomly stops.
Yes.
So he did like the pose, and then the thing
Okay.
stopped at that time and
You're
did the same
talking
thing as
about,
him.
like a Snapchat filter or something.
I don't know what it was though.
Pretty sure it's a Snapchat filter.
Probably. I saw it on Twitter, so I can't tell you what it was from.
Gotcha.
Fucking Mark Ruffalo did that. Like for like, which Avenger are you? You
Yeah.
got the Hulk. And you're like, I got the Hulk, and Scojo's like, oh really nice.
You say ScarJo?
It is
So
like
good.
a 1 in 7
Yes.
chance. So you know what? Good for you. Like,
I
fuck,
don't
you're
know,
right.
man. There's a lot of Avengers.
It's like 8.
Where's my boy Moon Knight?
OG Avengers?
No,
or
no,
like
I'm talking like movie Avengers. That's
Yeah,
probably all
like
people give a shit about. So okay.
Endgame Avengers.
Hulk,
Be advised,
Hawkeye,
the trend goes around
Black
and
Widow,
white.
Iron Man,
America,
Captain
Iron Man.
America.
Like they're slavers.
Oh, I already said Hulk.
Uh,
See, we're already out.
Does Sam Jack? Does
No, he's
Nick
Shield.
Fury count?
He's
No.
Shield.
Oh, okay.
Thor,
Thor. Yeah.
Spider-Man, but that was in Infinity War. So sure, I'll still count it though.
Do you count the Guardians? Because that's like 5 to 7.
No. No, they just teamed
If
up
we're-
with the Avengers. They were never actually Avengers.
Technically.
No one gave them the designation of Avenger. They were just in Avengers.
Does Captain Marvel count?
Sure. No, because no one on. There was never any screen time where she was officially dubbed an Avenger.
Okay.
You know, Iron Man was like, "Hey, kid, you're an Avenger now,"
Oh,
and he's like,
that's what you're referring to.
he's like the
Okay.
leader. You know,
Yeah.
like him and Captain America are like the two leaders. So like, I respect that declaration because one of the two leaders said it.
Oh,
But like anyone else,
Falcon. I think he's
yeah, and then War Machine, Scarlet
does,
Witch, Vision,
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two.
and that's it.
Ocean
Black
proximity
Panther, maybe?
Do you say
No,
Hawkeye?
Yeah, we said Hawkeye.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, no.
Okay.
Bucky?
He is a criminal.
No.
I don't think he's considered one.
Bucky.
So yeah, I think there's like what less than 13.
Be advised.
I said 8. We was like 10 or 11, so I was close. Like a 1 in 10 chance, unless you want to count Bruce Banner and the Hulk as two separate things, which you shouldn't, because even though they are two separate individuals, they are within the same body, especially once they fuse.
Oh, on the topic of two people as one person. So like, Dope.
Two hearts living in just one mind.
From
Phil Collins.
From Part 5. Does he just grow up and becomes?
That's a spoiler. Cody hasn't seen it.
No.
Stop talking about it. Switch topics.
Let's talk about Part 4 and how's the best part.
He's only on episode 4. We can't
No,
even
I'm
talk about
not.
best.
I told
No,
you
he doesn't
Jonathan
know.
came in.
He doesn't know who Dope
Oh, right.
is.
He's on like
Or
episode 13,
Joseph, sorry.
17, something like that.
Yeah. How far am I in?
You're
There's
less than half.
39 episodes in Part 5?
Oh, you might be in episode 20 something. Now.
Nasty.
I can't remember off the top of my head, to be
He's,
honest
he's,
with you.
he's seen Doppio then. Oh shit, I thought I was talking about Part 5.
Yeah, he's not. He's on episode 0, part 5. He's also probably not gonna watch part 5.
Alright. Oh.
I
Oh,
watched
yeah, I
it in
forgot
a
I could
single night.
crouch.
You can finish.
Oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do to avoid. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody, you can finish Part 5.
Yeah, exactly.
How many parts?
39 episodes.
Oh,
How
in
many
a
episodes is Part
night.
4?
Literally
Like,
as many 39 episodes.
Okay.
Huh?
Anthony was like, you can finish part 5 in a night, in a
I
day.
did. Or, well, day, rather.
Over
Sorry.
the course of a day,
I'd stop
maybe.
doing
I did. So, like, I watched, like, maybe, 5-7 episodes with you, and then I watched the rest of it all the next day. Took a long ass time, because, like, my internet was being shitty that day, because I think there was a thunderstorm. I was like, I just want to see Giorno punch this dude in the face.
Yeah, don't
Let me watch the anime.
I want to see the homoerotic relationship between Giorno and Mista reach its full conclusion,
Oh, damn.
which was nothing.
Yeah. I was just like, I don't think Giorno has any relationship like that.
I'm just saying, his hand was pretty deep in Mista's pants. He didn't have to get that close. That's all I'm saying.
There's maybe like a tiny thing with Narancia and Fugo, but Fugo fucks off.
And then
like,
also stabs him in the face with a fork.
Spoilers.
I wouldn't. That's episode 3. It's too early to be considered spoilers.
Just because. And
What is this epic ass music?
Oh, that was the boss.
Oh, are you serious?
I hope not. It'd be kind of funny though. I'll give
Are
him
there
that.
bosses in this game?
Speaking of bosses, we'll find out next episode.
this guy's a boss.
Press pause, please, Cody. Goodbye.